Hello guys, I'm Drew. Welcome to Totally Rad Reselling, and today I'm going to be going off to Sudbury, which is close by in Suffolk, to go and do a bit of charity shop hunting. So I'm going to take you with me.
Totally radical.
Right guys, so I'm finally in Sudbury. My god, the journey was horrific. Traffic everywhere, going through two towns. I just don't understand why there was so much traffic. There wasn't even a reason. I never saw a reason for it, but it just kept stopping. Anyway, we're here. I've parked at this like really 80s looking supermarket. It's called Roy's. It's really cool actually. It just looks like straight stuck in the 80s. So we're gonna get the ticket and we're gonna head out and see what we can find. Let's hope after that journey find something good. It's actually the first time I've actually been able to wear t-shirts. Such a nice day. Hopefully it's gonna mean it's gonna be good finding stuff. The first shop I went into is the RSPCA. So I picked up this pair of Nike shorts. Now the pattern itself was what caught my eye. Then I noticed, first of all, I looked in and saw the Nike tag. I thought, wow, Nike. I noticed they were £5. I wouldn't normally spend £5 on a pair of shorts, but they've got a really cool pattern. I'd say I'd keep them, but I don't think they're going to fit me. I think they're going to be a bit too big, but you never know. You got the drawstring, so they might fit me. I really quite like them. I need to stop keeping things. You might notice this come from the kilo sale that I did the other day, and I've kept this already, or I'm wearing it anyway for now. Anyway, so I noticed that this was new with tags. It's got the tag on there. It's got a price of $14.99 on the tag, so that probably is about all I can hope to get from these. But the pattern maybe will sell it a bit more. It's got this logo. Now I don't know what this is. If any of you know what it is, let me know. That would be great. But it's also got the Nike hit there as well. So I think I could potentially get about £15 for those, especially with summer coming up. We shall see. But for the purpose of the video, we'll go with that for now. Okay, the next thing I picked up from the same shop. Now, this is a complete and utter punt. I'm really... I don't know. I'm a bit screwed up now. I'm taking a bit of a gamble with these. I have no idea about these. Right, so I picked them up because they are just really jazzy. They're a pair of trousers, obviously. But they are golf trousers. Now, I like selling golf stuff. Not that I'm into golf, because I'm really not. But golf stuff sells well. £5 are paid, so again, probably paying up. But they are Loudmouth Golf. Never heard of it. But I just thought they're really leery. Something really eye-catching. It's the sort of stuff I like to pick up and try and sell, because I think it might not appeal to a lot of buyers, the majority of buyers. But I find the really unusual jazzy patterns, colourful stuff, does seem to sell quite well in the end. Probably paid up £5 for them. I don't know what I'm going to get for them, but I'm going to aim for about £20, but somewhere between £15 and £20 I'm hoping I'll get for those. I need to do some more research into the brand and all that. To be fair as well, when I'm in the shop, sometimes I don't like to get my phone out, but I do generally, if it's not that busy, get my phone out, look on eBay, try and find comps for the items. But I've been doing this for a little while now, only for a few months, but I'm already starting to feel like I get a gut feeling for something. At this moment in time, it is really more of a hobby than a business for me. I am registered as a business and whatnot, so I am trying to do this properly and trying to build it and grow it. bit by bit. But its majority of it is a hobby at the moment. So I buy things as long as I feel like I can get the money back that they owe me. I'm all right with that. If I make a bit of profit, even better. And if I make lots of profit, even better. But I'm doing this more for learning. So with those trousers especially, I'll learn now about the brand, what the, this and that, and it's just more things to list, get good feedback on, etc., etc. Anyway, right, next one. Okay, this one is from British Heart Foundation. Now, British Heart Foundation generally is expensive. In my town where I live, expensive, and the towns nearest to me, expensive. But in this town, it seems to be one of the better ones to go in. I always find stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, some stuff is priced up. You might have seen in the footage there was a pair of trainers, Adidas trainers. They weren't expensive, they were decent, $6.99. They were battered, and I just really couldn't be bothered to sit there and try and clean them. I really couldn't, just for the sake of it. So I didn't buy them because I found a couple of other things. Now I found this. This is a Puma rugby shirt, and I think it's Ireland. I'm not a rugby fan at all, so I don't know. I'm not sure exactly on this, but I know that rugby shirts do well as football shirts. And I was happy to take a punt on this. I don't know whether this is an actual like match shirt or a training shirt. I will do some research on it, but I would like to think somewhere in the region of £20 to £25 I would get for that. From the same shop, British Heart Foundation. Very surprised today because I got two really good things from there. So I love my sportswear, and this is a Reebok jacket. Now, I don't know if you can see because of the light. It's red. It has got a nice Reebok hit there on the middle. It is a size XL. Yeah, XL. The label's a bit faded there. Not sure about the age of this one, but the label looks really old. Paid £5.49 for that. And again, I would like to think I would get somewhere in the region of about £20 to £25 back for that. Another little hit on the back there as well, the Reebok logo. Yeah, it's a nice jacket. All looks in nice condition. This is the other thing I've learned, is to try your best in the shops to look at the condition of items. Far too often have I come back finding a hole or a rip or button missing or a stain that just won't come out. So try your best. I'll just inside. It's a very faint mark there. Try your best to check stuff in the shop as you can, but you're always going to miss stuff, to be fair, because it's just, sometimes you're under time restraints. So, it can be difficult. Again, it's all a learning experience. It's the way I look at it. Right, so this one is actually from the last shop I stocked in Sudbury. Now, this is a polo shirt. Now, I wouldn't normally pay this sort of money for a polo shirt. The tag itself, actually, it's in from Wood Green's animal charity in Sudbury. I spent £4 on this one. There's no actual price on the label. but Rohan is a make that I am very familiar with. I've sold quite a few shirts, like proper like button-up collared like shirts, long sleeve, mostly checkered sort of pattern ones, and they've got like the mesh interior, mostly for like hiking and stuff like that. But I know Rohan's been a really popular brand, so I've sold a lot of things on, and they sell pretty quick generally. So this has got a Rohan hit there on the chest, button-up polo, red, size large. Yeah, size large. Lady said £4. A lot of their stuff in there was really overpriced. There is a bit of footage I think I put in there. Lots of Levi's, overpriced. You know, I say overpriced, that it's a fair price for people. In terms of a reseller wanting to buy them, it was not a good price for me, so I left all the Levi's. But I thought I'd give this a punt. I've never sold like a Rohan Polo-y type shirt, but as spring and then summer's going to be coming, I thought, yeah, why not give it a go? And you know, more than anything, just see how it does. Right, next thing is a shirt. Now I got this in Salvation Army in Sudbury. Now I've never been in here. I've been to Sudbury a few times, but it's never opened, this little shop. It's like a little shop attached to the actual Salvation Army Centre. So I saw they were open and I nipped in. I grabbed this one. So this shirt, I really was drawn by the colours. It's actually Tommy Hilfiger. It's a medium. There's a little Tommy logo hit on the sleeve there. So, and I bought it because they don't actually have labels, like price labels here. Where is it? They've just... Oh, they do, but they're just these tiny little green things, and they're £3 written on it. So for £3, Tommy Hilfiger. Now I wouldn't normally buy Tommy Hilfigers. I don't buy too much Tommy Hilfiger stuff, but for £3 and with this lovely kind of interesting sort of pattern, I mean that might even fit me. I thought, why not? Nice spring sort of item. I'm trying to find lots of spring and summer type stuff to put on my shop. Same shop, I bought this. Now this is an Ipswich Town, quite a local football team to me. Ipswich Town, this, I believe, I'm going to guess, it's somewhere in around sort of between 2006, 2009, I think, somewhere dead in the middle, maybe 2007, 2008. I'm going to do my research on which shirt this is. I've sold recently a home shirt of this era made by Punch for, what did I get for it? About £25 to £30, I think it was. This one, quite a nice little touch, has got the Coca-Cola Football League badges on the arms, which is great. The one downside is now that there is lettering on the back. Now that's all well and good if it's a player, but it isn't. This one says Grandad 74. Now, if this was someone's surname or name or something like that, I probably wouldn't have touched it. But someone somewhere is bound to have a Grandad, I don't know about the 74 bit, who supports Ipswich Town. So I just thought it was £3 again in that shop. Same shop, Salvation Army. Yeah, little price tag there, £3. I thought, why not? I can't leave football shirts behind. I love getting football shirts. It's like one of my favourite things. It's what buzzes me about doing this a lot of the time is buying football shirts, video games if I ever find them, collectible stuff, old retro toys if I find them, which is far and few between where I live. That's why most of the things you'll find I do now is, you know, adapting, buying clothing, etc. Okay, right, this one's a bit screwed up now in the bag. Right, I bought this one in St Nicholas Hospice. This one was £3, and it is a Gant polo shirt. Gant's quite a strong brand, not necessarily polo shirts, but it was only £3, so that's what I took a punt on. It's a nice white with orange colour on the logo and a bit around the collar. There is a slight bit of fading here, just there. I'm not sure if that will affect it because when you actually button it up, you won't see it. But for £3, I thought I could potentially get up to somewhere between 10 and 15 for that. Maybe we'll go with 12 as an estimate. Next one, this one was cancer research. Again, I bought a lot of polo shirts. I think it's because of spring and summer. There's not a lot of money really in polo shirts as such, unless you get them for like £1 or £2. This one I paid really on the higher end of what I like to pay for polo shirts. I paid £3 in cancer research. I paid that because it's got quite a nice stripy pattern. It is Puma, again sportswear. Got a nice hit on the chest, and you got another little one here. Yeah, I mean probably about £12 again. I reckon I'll get for that. I'll probably list it at about 15, and then take offers or bring the price down. Okay, this one was a really good find. This is probably, I think, it's probably the best find of the day, I reckon. I don't know, we'll see. But I was in, which one was this? I think he took the price off. Oh, there it is. Right, this was in Each Children's Charity. It was marked up at £8, but was reduced to £4. Couldn't believe it. This shop, generally when I go in there, I do find stuff. Once I found a pair of Adidas trainers for £30. £30? Yeah, I paid £30 at a charity shop for a pair of trainers, but they were, I can't remember what they were. Were they Boost? I can't remember. But I know I sold them in the end for close to 60. So I doubled my money nearly on those. But they are quite expensive in this charity shop. They know what they're doing. They know the prices and stuff. So I was really surprised to find this Nike hoodie for £4. It is a size medium on the grey tag. Still learning tag, so I'm not entirely sure about the age on that one just yet. But a really nice full zip hoodie, grey with a big red Nike hit spell out on across the front of the hoodie. Good condition. No, there don't seem to be anything wrong with this one. And with Nike, you always got to remember, check these little tags in here with the codes and whatnot on. Adidas, Nike, Puma, all those sorts of sport brands, and other brands use these sorts of codes. If you type that into Google, you'll generally find the model, the name, everything about that item. How roughly you then tend to find how much you're gonna be able to get for it, how much it's worth. With that hoodie, I'm gonna probably aim again £25 to £30 on that, I reckon, and we'll see what happens. But for the purpose of the video, 25 we'll go with always the sort of the lower estimate. Right, now, something I've never picked up till now. Fred Perry. So, Fred Perry, I believe, buying polos of Fred Perry is not ideal. They're usually marked up in a charity shop, and the return on a polo is not going to be very high. But with this and Ralph Lauren, it's always the long sleeve polos that do well. So it's nothing exciting for me, not a really exciting colour way or anything like that. It's just navy with black. But it's got, you know, the Fred Perry hit there. It is a size medium, so not the best size. This was from PDSA, which is a pet charity. Yeah, it's just, you know, a nice Fred Perry navy polo. I'm going to go with somewhere in the region of 15 to 20 for that. I might be wrong, because again, like I say, I'm not the best when it comes up to just taking prices out of my head with some of this clothing. You need to watch Chatty Pete for that sort of thing. He's far more knowledgeable than me. But hopefully it is quite good for you guys to watch someone who is new to this and, you know, follow along with me as I'm learning. Right, this shirt, I took a bit of a punt on this one, I'm not going to lie. For me, it was the pattern that sold it. Now, it was in the same shop with the Fred Perry. There was a couple other things. There was some Adidas track bottoms in there. The condition of those was, no, not for me. This is Red Herring. Now, Red Herring's a brand I'm seeing a lot. I haven't taken the time to really research. I see a lot of Red Herring stuff, but I've not taken the time to actually research whether it's worth me picking up or not. So today's the first time I've picked it up. It is a size medium. Again, probably same donator, maybe. It was $3.99, but it's the pattern on this shirt that I've gone for. And it's like quite a nice thick, it feels quality, you know. This is the thing I am learning as I'm going, is the difference between quality goods and not so quality goods. It felt nice to me. I like the design, the pattern. It might fit me worst case scenario. I'm more of a small, but medium stuff can. But just the pattern on that, I think it's quite sort of, you know, in at the minute, these sorts of patterns, and sort of like South American kind of patterns, it looks like to me. No idea with that one, I'm not gonna lie. If we say 15 for the video, it could be less, could be more, but in and around that I would say. Right, oh, this is the last thing. Right, I thought I'd more than that. This is the last thing from Sudbury. Now, this potentially is a keeper for me. I'm not sure. I'm going to decide. I thought, do you know what? I'm going to buy it. I very nearly didn't, but I thought I'll buy it and then I will see how we go. Now, Levi's. Levi's has never been something I've been into at all, but since I've been doing this reselling and finding Levi's, the jeans I'm wearing now are some black Levi's. I've started getting into it. The more I find stuff, I found quite a cool Sherpa recently, like a fleecy Sherpa type thing recently. But this is like a check shirt. It's Levi's, really thick. Like, so I wasn't sure about buying this because we're going into spring now and summer, but it still gets cold. I mean, we only live in the UK. I'm not in Florida or something. Conditions okay. It's a size small, so I'm going to give this a try on and see how it fits me. Conditions okay. It's a little bit, very slightly faded on the collar, but nothing too bad. It's got the little Levi's red tag there. Got the Levi's label in there, and you've also got care label here. Now, this to me is definitely is legit. Levi's is a brand that gets faked quite a lot, but more so the jeans. Levi's jeans are pretty easy to notice if they're fake. One time I didn't pick up a pair of Levi jeans that were cheap because they had Chinese on the tag. So I assumed, oh, it's not real. They were real in the end. I've watched videos, numerous videos on Levi's, how to spot fakes. You know, you need to check on the buttons. There should be a number on the buttons as to what factory they were made, etc. Labels with information about years they were made, factories they were made, etc. With clothing, you don't necessarily get all those things on that, and this there isn't anything. But you can feel this is real. Paid £6 in Bernardo's. Now Bernardo's, it's just another weird one because Bernardo's, where I live, is really cheap. But they just don't often have anything good in there anymore. They used to. I've bought Funko Pops in there cheap. I've bought so many good things from that shop cheap in where I live. This one in Sudbury, I hardly ever buy anything in the one in Sudbury because if you do find things, it's expensive. And in there, when I found this, they had like Nike t-shirts and Adidas t-shirts, nothing special, £5. You know, so I don't often find anything good for me in there. But this, if I'm going to sell this, I mean, I've sold quite a lot of Levi's stuff, Levi jackets, all kinds of things, Levi shirts, and Levi jeans. If I was going to hazard a guess to this, I would say somewhere in the region of probably about £20, I reckon, easy. 25 at a push, maybe. Might be wrong. But like I said, I'm potentially going to keep this one. Going to give it a try, see how it fits me. Okay guys, that's the video. Hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's turned out alright. It's the first time I've tried to take you out and about with me, but it's not ideal with my mobile phone. Like I've said earlier, I'm going to try and get more equipment. I need to get a proper camera. I had a camera when I did YouTube previously, but I sold it in lockdown. It's fine because really I wanted to get, if I was going to start this again, which I am obviously, I wanted a new camera. So that's something I will be trying to get, but I'm just looking into what to get, what's the best thing to get. Probably some sort of GoPro because I want it mounted on me rather than holding the camera. And then I just need to get, I want to get mics, lighting. I need to find a better place to film. Hopefully this is a bit better. I hope the video has been enjoyable for you guys and you've learned something potentially. I know every video I make I'm learning more and more. Let me know in the comments what was your favourite thing that I picked up today. And if you can share knowledge of anything that I wasn't too sure about, like the rugby shirt or anything like that. I want to correct me if I said anything wrong on any of these items, please let me know in the comments. If you've enjoyed the video and found it useful, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like. That really helps me at this early stage in my channel's development to get the video out there to some people. And if you haven't already guys, and this is your first time here, please consider subscribing to the channel when hitting the notification bell, and then you will know when I upload my next video. Okay, hope you join me in the next video, whatever that may be, and yeah, take it easy guys.